Okay, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Still on the topic reproduction in plants and animals. So our subtopic for today is functions of the female reproductive parts of mammal. Functions of the female reproductive parts of a mammal. I'm supposed to draw the female reproductive organ on the board for you guys, but I'll give it to you as an assignment so that you can do it and present it to me for, I think, 2 marks. Okay, sure. So our first part of the female reproductive organ is vagina. Okay, so the first part of the female reproductive organ that I want to talk about is vagina. Yeah, vagina. Another word or another name for it is what? Birth canal. Birth canal. Yes. So these are the functions of the vagina. Yes. I'm not saying that these are all the functions of the vagina, but I'm teaching you 2 functions of what? Of vagina. Okay, so the first function of vagina is, it is the organ through which a baby is born. Yes, so vagina is an organ through which a baby is born. Yes, every human being passes through that organ. Yes, any or every human being passes through that organ. Yes, unless you are a spirit. That's why you cannot pass through that organ. Yes. So any human being in this world or on this earth pass through that organ. So one function or one major function of a vagina is, it is the organ through which a baby is born. It is the organ through which a baby is born. Now let's come to the second function of vagina. The second function of vagina. It is the organ that receives the penis during sexual intercourse. Yes. So vagina is the organ that receives the penis during what? Sexual intercourse. So when a man and a woman is having an affair, that's sexual intercourse, it's the vagina that receives the penis during sexual intercourse. Yeah, so God created that organ for sexual intercourse. So when sexual intercourse is going on, we are not expecting that the penis will pass through the mouth, the penis will pass through the anus. The penis are not supposed to pass through the mouth. The penis is not supposed to pass through the anus. It's supposed to pass through the what? The vagina. It's only the vagina who's supposed to receive it. Yes. No any other organ. Yes. No any other organ. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I forgot another function of what? Vagina. Yes, so I'll give you 2 functions of vagina. I said the first one is that it's the organ through which a baby is born, and the second one is that it's the organ which receives the word penis during sexual intercourse. So the third function of the vagina is allows the exit of menses during what? Menstruation. Yes, God created women in special way, right? Yes, God created women or ladies in a special way. So every month you guys will experience what? A term called menstruation. Yes, every month. Okay. Right? Yes. Okay. So allow the exit of menses during what? Menstruation. So when during that month, you guys will menstruate, and is a vagina that blood passes, right? Yes, the blood passes through the vagina, so it allows the exit of menses during what? Menstruation. Okay, so another part of the female reproductive organ is the what? Ovary. Yes, another part of the female reproductive organ is the ovary. What are the functions of the ovary? Produces what? Eggs. Yes. So ovary is responsible for what? For the production of what? Eggs. So the ovary produces what? Eggs every month. Yes, it produces what? Eggs every month. So the ovary in female reproductive organ is responsible for the production of what? Of eggs. Okay. So the second function of the ovary is produces female hormones. Yes. So the ovary as well produce what? Female hormones. The hormones in females is what? Ovaries. That's what produces that. And what the name for the hormones in females? What the name for the hormones in females? It's called what? Estrogens. It's called what? Estrogens. I can ask you in objectives. What's the name? What's the name of the hormones in females? The name is estrogens. Estrogens. So we have two main functions of the ovary: produces eggs and produces female hormones, which is known as what? Estrogens. Thank you. Okay. So another part of the female reproductive organ is what? The fallopian tube. Is the fallopian tube. Another name for the fallopian tube is the what? Oviduct. Is the what? Oviduct. What is the function of the fallopian tube? Okay. So a place where fertilization occurs externally. A place where fertilization occurs externally. So it means that fallopian tube is the place where the fertilization will first take place. Fallopian tube is the place where the fertilization will first takes place. So it means the eggs, when it moves from the ovary, it moves towards to the fallopian tube. It stays there. Then the sperms also get to the fallopian tube, and they will fertilize. So fertilization will first take place in the fallopian tube. So fallopian tube, one major function of the fallopian tube is the place where fertilization first takes place. And as I said, another name for fallopian tube is the ovary. Okay. So another part of the female reproductive organ is the vulva. Yes, is the vulva. Okay, so vulva, the function of the vulva is the external opening of the vagina. The external opening of the vagina. How each and everyone knows snail, how the snail is. If you open the snail, right? Yes. So the external opening of the vagina. Who is saying say Peter? Let me explain to my kids so that you understand it better. Okay. Yeah. So how the snail is, right? I hope you can open it. We have one part here, another part here, right? So the external opening of the vagina, yes, is the whole, is the vulva. External opening of the vagina is the what? Is that the vulva? Okay, I'll tell you later. Yeah, so the external opening of the vagina is the what? Is the vulva. Okay, so another part of the female reproductive organ is the what? The clitoris. Yes, the clitoris is in front of the vagina, right? Yes, so the clitoris is in front of the vagina. It becomes sensitive. So this is the function of the clitoris. It becomes sensitive when it is what? Stimulated during what? Sexual intercourse. Yes. So during sexual intercourse, the penis, the erected penis, hits the what? The clitoris. So during sexual intercourse, the penis will move what? Up and down inside the what? The vagina. Whilst the penis will be what? Moving up and down inside the vagina, it will be what? Hitting the what? The clitoris. So while it is what? Hitting the clitoris, it will stimulate the feelings of the what? Of the female. It will stimulate the feelings of the female. Yes. When I was teaching your seniors, someone even said, if you are a lady and sometimes you see a guy that you like him, your feelings can even arise. I was wondering, I said, okay. So they were asking funny questions about clitoris. Okay, so after the lesson, you guys can also share your ideas. And they were saying that sometimes when they are walking and they see a certain guy that they like him, their feelings was right, something like that. So it's not only when you're having sexual intercourse that you freeze will what arise. Okay, so now let's go to this part of the female reproductive system. So the next part of the female reproductive organ is the what? Is the womb. Yes, is the womb. And another name for womb is the uterus. Yes, another name for the womb is the what? The uterus. What is the function of the uterus? It is where implantation and development of the embryo takes place. It is where implantation and development of the embryo takes place. What is implantation? Implantation is where the fertilized egg or the embryo attach itself to the what? To the womb. We have the womb, so the embryo what? Attach itself to what? To the womb. How about getting it? The developing baby will attach itself to the womb. It occupies that space. That's what implantation. That's where the embryo attach itself to the womb. So for the womb, the function of it is what? It is where the implantation takes place, and the development of the embryo as well also takes place, because the baby it will develop in the what? Inside the womb from the first day to the what? The 9 months, right? You know that it takes what? 9 months for the baby to stay in the womb before it will come out. Yes. So development of the embryo takes place in the womb. Development of the embryo takes place in the womb. Okay, so another part of the female reproductive organ is the cervix. Yes, it's one major part of the female reproductive organ. Okay, so the cervix. So the cervix is a link between the womb and the vagina, where the vagina is and where the womb is. It's a link between them, right? Yes, it's a link between them. The vagina is there and the womb is here. So it's a link between the vagina and the womb. So the function of it is that it's a muscular entrance and exit of the womb. It's a muscular entrance and exit of the womb. No, the womb is here and the vagina is here. Yes. So muscular entrance of the womb. You see that here, right? Yes, this is the womb. The entrance, exit. If you are exiting the womb, it is here. So the cervix will be here, right? Yes. So it's linked the vagina to the womb. I hope I'm getting it. The womb is here and the vagina is here as well. So it's a link between them. So, and the exit of the womb. So that's down here. Yes. Okay. So that's the function of the what? Of the cervix. Okay, so now this is assignment. Assignment 1. Draw and label the female reproductive system of humans. Draw and label the female reproductive system of humans for 5 marks. For 5 marks. So you draw it and you label the parts. After that, you send it to my WhatsApp number and I will score you 5 marks. If you don't do it, surely you get 0. And let me tell you, you have not vacated. You have continued the semester. So you vacate 31st January, then you vacate. So you are still in school. You are still in school. Just that you are doing it offline. So if you don't do it, I'll give you 0. And if you don't attend class, I'll give you 0 as well. Okay.